Like it bloody matters. Let's go! We've got She Who Knows.
You're to use my decoctions to your advantage.
Give them an emissary. Enjoy. It's all yours. Thank you for the renew. This is just disgusting.
Your wits.
Oh
Always
my.
keep your wits.
Oh, look at this.
Snap and done. Heckling.
Oh, what a play. What a gamer I am.
Don't mind me. Nothing to see here.
Alright, up against Keltalis, going first. So we can keep the Affan and the Mage Assassin in hand here, as we can just use Leader at some point, thin them for sure. Cantarella just seems awkward in an opening hand. We have no Warritt, we have a Courier though. We want to try and find an Alchemist. Okay, maybe I should have kept the Cantarella because I didn't have an Alchemist.
The dark is...
And here on top, do they have access to Maxi? That's the big question. We can play 13-point Mentors here. Do I know when TLG will drop Meta Report? Yes, it's probably going to be tomorrow or the day after. Okay, we're just going to try and tempo ahead of Siri.
Focus on its movements. Quiet the noise in your head.
Admittedly, though, I would also like to steal the Anero.
You've talked enough.
Your blade's just an extension of your will.
That's a lot of tempo. There's more coming. So you can see why I'm a believer in the Mentor package still. I think we're just going to risk it and try and find a Cantarella, find an Alchemist. There it is. Beautiful. That is exactly what we want to see. So we're going to put Affan back. For the next round, I guess we'll keep the... doesn't really matter, does it?
There's nothing worse than a tepid
You shall know the Emperor's fury!
That's a lot of damage, guys. Give them a Courier, it's pretty bad for them. Still, they're an Nero. That's 57 points, guys, in 4 cards. And I played an Alchemist. That's a lot of damage. Now we pass. Okay, so Siri's going to go off. Off. Sounded a bit South African there. But they still need a lot of points. Fortunately, the Courier will be enough, but we've got the Wrath from them as well. Okay. So they do it. But expensively. Eager, Dash, Cave Troll, Beast, Phantom, Wrath. Happy days. I spent what? Some 6p cards and a leader? Seems good. Seems like a good trade to me. We stole their Anira, let's not forget as well. So all these gold cards, significantly... And remember, Dash went through, right? Dash is like the ultimate card. She's very good. Hand is looking okay, I would say. I do want access to the Courier Alchemist to try and steal some of my opponent's cards. I have a 13-point Rico. Holy moly, guys. Okay, so we're going to have a 13-point Rico going into the next round. I can just Courier on the dry pass here, right?
As you command.
Don't mind if I do. I'll take an Ithrel, thank you.
Things can get explosive around here.
Get them this Nauzicaa. Thank you for the Nithral, mate. So, they played all the golds in round 1 to deal with the tempo. We stole the Aneromancy, and we stole their Nithral. I would say this is going well. Now, ideally, we would Joachim into the Nithral, but I don't think we're going to quite have that luxury. We never played the Dead Man's Tongue, which is a little bit sad. Honestly, I can see some logic here of kicking the Aneromancy and just banishing it, but I'm not going to go for that. Angoulême is probably just a bad card here. Any locations? No. So Angouléme's just a 3-point card. We're going to mulligan her. But we can use the Dead Man's Tongue on her. Something, right? And yeah, we're going to go for a 13-point Rico here. I guess we could also use it on flipping Rience. I'm not going to actually play him in this situation. Look at this.
Your wits. Always keep your wits.
Oh my days. This deck is filthy, mate. Pure filth. We've got a great hand. Defender's gone. We've got the Invo. We have Braathens, Blightmaker. Joachim could still hit the Rience as well. I could, of course, hit the Angoulême. We can see the order with Dead Man's Tongue, though, and go from there.
Fool me once, death on you. No one gets to fool me twice.
What's BM? Oh, Blightmaker, I see.
A superb specimen. True.
Yeah, of course you want to use Rico on Rience as the general rule of thumb. Probably should just have a look at the order of the deck. See what's going on over here. Rience is on top. And then we'll have... If they ever play a 4 strength card, we can kill it with Rience. We're thinning actually more than I was expecting. Just more points. We're so far ahead here. We have Invo ready for Kaltalis. I probably could have buffed the Braathens here and just to make the Kelly worse. This is a misplay, I think. Remember as well, like your Braathens is going to get buffed by cards you steal from your opponent. I can also Invo the Kelly, right? And Joachim into it. That's ever relevant. Unfortunately, this Informant's looking rather dodgy. The Rience is definitely quite awkward here. No doubt about that. I'm trying to hold on to play a Mentor here. So maybe it's time to accept that might not happen and play maybe I could have done this sooner.
Got ya! You bleating son of a doe!
Probably should have done this sooner. Remember, 4 strength is what we need. Which is most likely going to be something like a... I mean, their hand's just so bad, guys. It's kind of hilarious. Look at the bronze cards they've played this round. Round 1 was all golds, round 2 all bronzes. So unfortunately we don't have Cantarella. We could just go for the Rience and just accept it's bad. Wait, I can line the Emissary up here, right? 4. That's the play.
Your humble servant.
That is the play, my friends. Now Joachim into Rience means we can kill the 4. Quite the showing in the first game here, I have to say. Rience can kill Joachim. That's also a very good point, yeah. That's a great point.
Enough! Let us finish this.
I guess I should have put Egan back to play around Osriel. It was kind of troll, right? It's not going to matter though, but yeah, I definitely should have. I need 2 cards left, so we can set the maxi to 2. Rience is great value here. And we could have used Coup to thin even more. Here she comes. Osriel last card, which obviously I could have made 6 points worse here if I played correctly. But it just isn't going to matter. Look at that. Very convincing win. Let's go. That's a nice start for the deck, I have to say. It's a nice little start. I think.
High time to pay the piper.
Hello. Woodland Spirit is our next opponent. So, Angoulême, yet again, not doing much. which is a little bit sad. But we'll find the matchups for her. I'm fairly certain this. I mean, there could be mega scopes, but doubtful. I want to find the Warritt. I think Rience is more of like a round 3 kind of card. I have no Courier either. Ugh. His hand is not looking hot.
Curious. Should have turned green, not yellow.
That's very nice. Nice little start. Just high roll the Alchemist. I obviously wanted this to be a Courier or a Warritt here. To have something more targeted. We're probably just happy to copy the Neckers here, I would say. I suppose also Mage Assassin is pretty good here. Guaranteed kill. It's quite tempting to just slam the leader. But we'd only draw 1 card. Put 1 back. We could go for Quen Ricky just for, yeah, for the Warritt. I definitely thought about something similar, honestly. Could also be over Joachim maybe. We lose the coup, but yeah, maybe Angoulême could go for the Quen. Could see it.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Coup then leader. Yeah, could have been an interesting line as well. I just don't want to overdo it. I think, in fact, I can still coup these in a couple of turns. It's kind of fine. That's certainly a pretty decent invo for us.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted there.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Try and win round 1 like this. Slam the coup. Creaky door! Definitely a shame we didn't get Warritt down. This one could have been pretty humongous. Humongous what? Humongous. Is that sexual harassment? No, that's humongous. Humongous what? I think Joachim's just good enough with the invo with the leader. Even with Courier's Alchemist, you can see what's on top. It isn't actually humongous, no. But it's still hilarious. Okay, we'll invo this.
Rise, my daughter,
Beautiful.
born of my
Wait,
blood.
hello? 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 I've got a tier net decker over here. Actual Egon and She Who Knows in the same deck. SMH. I liked Tier's deck apart from that. Like, honestly, the deck was... Again, I did some criticizing. I was just looking at the... I think it's a good video, actually. I should probably do it. Looking at the Gwent decks and judging them, roasting them a bit. Alright, it's time.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
It surely is time. We don't want the Alchemist at this time.
You shall know the Emperor's fury!
I guess, honestly, it was better than the lava.
Older am I than the oldest.
Like it bloody matters. Let's go! We've got She Who Knows.
Fly, Pegasus! Fly!
Slam the pass. I have the carryover. Oh, they've blocked.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
Wouldn't touch a hair on my head, she said.
Still not enough, guys. Oh, no.
Hey, my eyes are down here.
Oh, no. Okay, well, we could still lose. That's how good Koshi is, but doubtful. Very doubtful. That's how good Koshi is, though. We could. It's not out of the question. Shouldn't get complacent here. Alchemist or location, it's a nice draw pass. Don't push us. Okay, cool. Cool. Honestly, they could have beaten us. But yeah, nice. We get the job done.
I'll do what I can.
Right, up against Fruits. Game number 3. More monsters, somehow. Different leader ability yet again. I still don't think our Angoulême is going to be doing anything. Hey, Dumdy. Why don't we just kick the Angoulême, unfortunately? I have a Mage Assassin in hand. I don't really see us slamming leader this round, so I'm going to kick it. We have the Warritt. We have the Alchemist. We have the Mentor. We're ready to go. Could be a Haunt deck. True. Yeah, it could be a Haunt deck. That's a good point. Well, we'll probably get more info as the game goes on. And our deck thins nicely, so we should find her again. We can start off with a couple of Nausicaas. And go for the Warritt, then Mentor, Alchemist. And again, wow!
This'll be quick
Wow.
and painful.
Wasn't expecting that. That's a start. No leader and an Escort. What a great play. Pro rank, ladies and gents. Pro rank. Pro rank. Then comes a Kiki. Let's just play our own engine game here. Feeling confident we've got enough juice with the Braathens, the Mentor, of course the main man here. Oh my goodness!
She's rather hungry, you see.
All right. This is quite a cool play from our opponent, I must confess. I wish I had an answer for this, but I don't. I just don't. We don't need to win the round.
My ally. The dark is my friend.
Renew. Are they planning on renewing the Adaran? That's very unfortunate for them that I'm about to steal the renew. Maxi is the only response. Do they have the Maxi, everybody? Warritt puts the renew on top. We can now play a Mentor for 12 points. It's also going to be boosting, of course, our Nausicaas. We could just keep it and just take the Alchemist and say we're losing this round to this. Operator.
Welcome, chosen one.
On Brand Warriors. Our opponent's playing an incredible deck.
A superb specimen.
Such a shame I'm going to steal their win con.
You're to use my decoctions to your advantage.
Give them an Emissary. Enjoy. It's all yours. Thank you for the renew. Gonna play my Warritt for a second time in the next round. That seems pretty good. This is like likely my pass. I didn't want to commit my my Mentor here. I could play Dead Man's Tongue maybe. Seems very unlikely that they play Haunt. So could go Dead Man's Tongue on to Angoulême. But we also might just want to use it on some 4P cards like the Courier. Zzz. I think we're done here. Fair play to our opponent though. Still a little bit nervous. Cards like Caranthir, Cave Troll, She Troll. Going to be difficult for us to answer. Having said that, we've also got the Cantarella, which is pretty decent on Escort. Duchess is probably a good card against monsters, usually. We want to keep this in hand. It's probably just the hand, I think. Yeah, if they pass, we can go renew on Warritt and then play an Alchemist. Exactly, please. And also we can renew the Escort if we play it this round. Fortunately, I don't think Adaran does too much for us. If we were to Cantarella Escort in round 2, we've got it for round 3 off renew, which is not bad. Okay, so they seem to be pushing.
It's a little tricky, but I can see
Cave Troll on top.
in a way.
Okay. So we use their renew, which we stole with Warritt, on Warritt. Seems alright to me. They have the Anero. That's a little bit unfortunate, but we can steal the Anero with our... we also slow down their engines here, right? So we can steal the Anero with our location. Then we could go DMT first. We just go a little bit taller than I would like. Imagine we get Pred dived, for example. Okay, Invo Angoulême. on top. Gonna dodge the Mage Assassin unless we were to banish. Let's do that. We banish the... I didn't actually screenshot the deck. I think I'm allowed to. I don't think it's against the rules. Thin the deck more than them, so I can do this.
I'll bleed you out slow when I finally get you.
What cards are we not finding, chat? I want to say... Oh, delay GG. Maybe the Rience? I don't think the Rience is doing too much, though. Yeah, it's bugged, but it's a known bug, Dad. It's been acknowledged by CDPR, so it's fair game to use. I mean, you can't not use it. But like in the pro scene, all the players are very well aware of that. Both the person playing Nilfgaard and the person playing against Nilfgaard.
A superb specimen, truly.
What a Caranthir play. How could we ever compete with this, everybody? How could we ever compete? Let's do this.
Monsters! No, a goat'll suffice for now.
Got a lot of points, haven't we? We really, really do. We also just haven't even seen the Angoulême in action yet, and she's just incredible for her points. If all things go to plan.
Your blood will warm my bones.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
As you command.
Have a look at what we're up against here. So if I was to put She-Troll on top, we could... I don't know if Ku's on top. Doesn't really make a difference, but if we were to find... I was going to say if we were to find Ku, we could... Yeah, but unfortunately I ditched my Alchemist in it. Would have been a nice play though.
Not all dragons crave
Yo,
gold.
Kia Chris 2, thanks so much for the Prime Gaming sub, mate. Much appreciated. Thanks so much.
A superb specimen, truly.
Is she? A fine vintage child of me.
So we should definitely go one premium, one non-premium as well. This deck. Not sure what the Joachim's pulling, if I'm honest. I want to say it's Angoulême. Thanks, Chris. I hope it's Angoulême.
Enough! Let us finish this.
Glusty? Right. Yeah, true. Well, I think we should just be fine when I lead her. As long as I'm correct in thinking that the Mage Assassin is on top. I could have picked the wrong one though, because I don't have them premiums. But yeah, Glusty is going to be quite impressive. Doesn't look like it's Glusty if they're eating a 1. Okay. That's a lot of damage, guys. We could be in a spot of bother here. I think we're fine though.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
And the water, my lord.
I shall flog them into submission.
Please wait, your excellency.
Not even close, mate. Not even close. I think I could have even taken it with Invo, but I want the card advantage. So it's She-Troll, Necromancy, and something else on top. We have Rience guaranteed. Oh my lord. Guys, what? Oh! 22-point Rico! Are you dumb? Are you actually dumb? Oh, we've got their Neuromancy, so it's guaranteed. Oh, goodness me. This is just disgusting.
Your wits.
Oh Oh
Always
my.
keep your wits.
Oh, get off me, son. What a guy. What a deck from our opponent. Alright, let's just keep the winning streak. Alright, this is the test. This is what the deck's built for. It's the anti-meta. Right? This deck is built to be good against filthy Nilfgaardian scum. It's not going to be guaranteed. We have an Angoulême for their ball. We hopefully find the Warritt round 1. And we want to steal their Masquerade ball. We have to steal their ball or win round 1. Or both. It's very, very important. We definitely don't need the double Courier. Just one will do.
Nauzicaa! Charge! Unfallen order!
Usually when you're going second, you only want one Nauzicaa. Oh. The Battle of the Nauzicaa Sergeants. Yeah, we could smash the Angoulême round 1. I mean, I can...
I wonder what my snares would have captured.
If I had an Informant, I would have it sort of guaranteed that I could
As you command.
answer their stuff. Alright, Vincent's on top. That's going to be a nice canter if we had it, but, you know, a Alchemist will certainly do it. We're 10-point Mentor as well if we would like to. May as well,
Focus
right?
on its movements. Quiet the noise in your head.
Obviously, it could play for 15 points later on, but just apply some pressure here. Win on even with leader.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
We don't have to win the round on even. Definitely do this first.
Curious. Should have turned green, not yellow.
It's a bit of a sad top deck, but the Informant's not that bad to give them. The problem here, of course, is if they have Informants of their own, right? Or Alchemists of their own. Then we can also just combine our leader. We'll just end up with a Mage Assassin stuck in the deck come the end of the game, unfortunately. But I suppose there's always Blightmakers we can steal from our opponent. And this is where the leader ability would really shine. Of imprisonment, being able to lock their Braathens, but we can also use our leader here effectively.
Those mixtures sustain me.
As the Informant's actually a pretty good card for us to keep hold of. We're going to go with the leader here. Wait. No, this doesn't work, guys. This is a bit of a rip. With a bit of a dodgy hand, innit?
There's nothing worse than a tepid bath. Hey, my lord.
Yo, coffee. Should be pretty consistently. Lots of passy decks. Lots of ball decks.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
I bring death. Quite literally.
Okay. They pass. I think that's a mistake from our opponent.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
Okay, so I kind of got my mulligans slightly wrong here. I picked the wrong Mage Assassin. I think there was going to be one on top. I could be wrong. Maybe it's the next card. Let's just hope this is enough. I'm starting to fear it is not enough. To be honest. I also just misplayed, right? Because I just put 3 good cards on top. Yeah. Oh, I put an Emissary. That's fine. But yeah, it's not enough. So this has all gone a little bit pear-shaped, it's fair to say. But it happens, I guess. This round was not ideal. However, a bit more rough. I mean, in fairness, I've got cold. I have got a new mic, which is like a really good mic, but I do feel a bit coldy-ish. I don't feel 100%. Do we know what the next card is? Not convinced we do. Perfect.
Need something, governor?
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
Alright. So they can coup the Angoulême. They're only going to get a location. It's fine. This is obviously not exactly going to plan. With the fact that I'm down a card. Down 2 cards. This push. It's a really horrible push. But we're hoping it can work for us. No surprises to see the coup on Angoulême. Wait. Excuse me? Undefeated. What a stupid forfeit. They saw the location. They're like, I low-rolled. Pincer boys. You know what Nilfgaard likes to see? Northern
I
Realms.
can barely hear
Let's
over
go.
the sound of you drowning.
Let's go. Why so red? Such a nightmare. It's all gone wrong. Right, we only want one of these in hand. Courier. Double Mentor. We don't need the Cantars. We have this. This is nice in hand as well. Angoulême, guys. She's fantastic. We get Siege. That's pretty good. Do we want her in round 1 though? Maybe not. Maybe not. Show me the money.
Naturally. At once.
Okay. Foltest Pride or Hubert. This denies them 5 points of carry over. I don't believe we're ever going to get the value from it. We have 1 order. 2 orders. So it does seem as though we're up against a Foltest maneuverer.
Attention! Present arms!
Invo, not going to be near enough the top for us to use. Coup we're never finding, so we could just banish the coup maybe. Guess we could like also just go for the Emissary near the top in the deck, I guess. And maybe go for the Courier as well. Let's do that. I think we can honestly resist the push from the maneuver by just slamming leader. Because they're going to go for down banners and they're going to go Foltest.
Aye, aye, sir.
I think my leader's just enough points here. It's like super broken how many points my leader is, right? I could also Blightmaker the Foltest on top. And then make a copy of these. Because I know that my my leader can find... Let me double check this is correct. I feel like the Mage Assassin might be the 3rd card. It's not, it's the 2nd. Perfect. So what I can do here is I can Blightmaker and put Invo on top.
Defeat them with hunger. Crush them with thirst.
I don't have any follow-up poisons, but still. Now I can go leader ability into Affan, Mage Assassin, pretty broken, Invo to Foltest.
Open this gate, kneel before your king, and I shall show you mercy. Alert! To arms!
Blightmaker continuing to put in work for the boys. There she is. Oh, it's... Wait, did I get this wrong somehow? No, no. Look at this.
Snap and done. Heckling.
Oh, what a play. What a gamer I am. Yeah, I'm the man. Oh, that's so good. It's going to make my Rience worse, the fault attack. We just get the pass from them, guys, and we have Angoulême. This is fantastic. Okay. Rience is quite near the top of the deck here. We need to make sure we don't Joachim into any mentals. We have the mentals in hand, so that's sorted for us. We'll mulligan the Rico, obviously we want it in deck for Rience. Next card is a Courier, which we got rid of, so it might actually be Warritt. I think it's actually Warritt. So we moved the Invo, we ditched the Courier, so the next card's Warritt, I do believe. So we can lose the Alchemist maybe, as we have one off here. I mean, they're just going to put the siege in hand. It doesn't really do much for us. Might just be better to clog, honestly, with Warritt now I think about it. Was the leader worth it? Yeah, I needed the invo to shut down the fall test. It was definitely worth it. It was to deny the fall test, right? The fall test is 5 points per turn. It's also not completely useless because I could Cantarella dumb banners. It's honestly not that bad. Kind of like the idea of clogging them with Warritt and just making their top decks worse. We don't force them to use a leader charge though.
I heard you coming a mile away.
Let's just force the leader charge. They have to play a card first and then they can use their leader. We don't know where Angoulême's going to be in the deck. Oh wait, we do. So it's actually a Nauzicaa next, and it's Angoulême. Wait, they don't leader her? Okay, if you insist. I could play a 10-point mentor. I can always just...
Don't touch! Those mixtures sustain me!
This is just a carryover play. We're not able to use her, unfortunately, the Adalia, as we don't have any NR. I guess we could try and find another one with an Alchemist, but I don't think that's possible. We need to get it in hand in it, which I don't think we can do. We can fall test something, but no way of getting it to the top. We just need to stay ahead of siege here. We just want to see the siege, and then we'll pass when we see siege, quite simply. So now our top card is Adalia, which we could thin from the deck with a Joachim here. There's only Rico is there, so we could Rience this. Doesn't seem completely awful. I guess it's just the Braathens on... No, we need to save the Braathens for our Angoulême siege, right? We could fall test on banners. That's true. Fall test will die quite quickly. I think we kill this. The more I think about it.
Name's Rience. Remember that.
Seems reasonable. Just got an awkward hand state with the double mentors.
Onward! Attack!
We could go for the dumb banners. Off Cantor, it's an option. Yeah, I was sure from the Alchemist I played. Does seem pretty good. It's quite easy to counter, but...
Let us see.
Aye, aye, sir.
Finally.
Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, what is that, Mr. Cheddarpool? That is... Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to ask him for that myself. Is it a better Twitch TV? It's a tier 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi Rashid. Good to see you, mate. I saw you doing a morning friendly stream. What's up, man?
I'll gladly help.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Barbarians all.
That's disgusting behaviour. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this, mate. I'm fuming. Oh no, the placement. What a stinker.
Monsters! No, a goat will suffice for
I mean,
now.
their hand's very gold heavy. Assault, maybe? Siege? We saw them go assault round 1 in it. Yeah, assault, siege.
A superb specimen.
This is so dumb. For goodness sake, giving them like 4 extra points. Lesson learned. I got distracted by... Oh my goodness.
Tread carefully, lest this semester be your last.
Okay, we have to pass it. We'll just lose a card otherwise. I don't really understand why they didn't go for this. Click.
The city is ravaged by rot.
Wow, this guy had a stinker. This guy had such a stinker. So they're going to mulligan away their 3 good cards. Hope to draw them again.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
That's a pretty good pass, all things considered, I would say. We got Gerhardt, Hubert, and a leader charge. Not bad. I probably regret playing the Cantor, honestly. I think it was a bait. We needed this. The Mentor could be a 10-point card, but more likely it's going to be bad. Next card's Coup. Hand's good. Did they draw the Shani or the Assault, whatever they mulligan? We'll find out. Watch this.
You leave me but one option. To crush you.
Obviously, first say with a siege is a pretty big deal. But I think it was still worth going for our Nauzicaa. We can coup the Trebuchet as well now. I'd rather coup the Ballista in fairness though.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted there.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Are we going to win? His siege is just better because of order advantage? Yeah, just because he gets to shut us down quicker. But, I mean, we did a pretty decent job. I also have Coup, which is a broken card, right? Coup's very, very good. And I have a Braathens. Like, I'm playing 3 points extra on the siege and a Braathens on the siege, so... And a Coup. There's big advantages for me too, right? I think... Looks like we should be okay here. Looks like they missed the Shani, maybe. Okay, that's a pretty good play from them. Denying my Coup straight away.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
It's going to be a close one. 3-point game. My finishing play isn't exactly electric. Wow, they drew the Shani. Of course they bloody drew the Shani, guys. What, you're surprised they drew the Shani? Why are you surprised? Of course they drew the Shani, mate. And I can't quite coup it. Did I have anything to hit? No. I had a dumb banner. I had a Blightmaker. That was close. They drew the Shani, so I'll put it down to. This is honestly a pretty good performance from the deck, I would say.